Story 1 of 5. Dua Lipa sues Samsung over unauthorized use of her image on TV packaging. Dua Lipa sues Samsung over unauthorized use of her image on TV packaging. Here's what every outlet agrees on. Dua Lipa filed a lawsuit against Samsung Electronics in California federal court on May 10, 2026, seeking at least $15 million in damages. The lawsuit alleges Samsung used a copyrighted image of Dua Lipa titled Dua Lipa, backstage at Austin City Limits 2024, on TV packaging boxes. Lipa claims Samsung began using her image on TV packaging for a significant portion of its US TV sales in 2025. Lipa first demanded Samsung stop using her image in June 2025, but the company repeatedly refused. The lawsuit includes social media comments from fans attributing purchasing decisions to Dua Lipa's image on the boxes, such as, "I'd get that TV just because Dua Lipa is on it." But not all outlets told the same story. The Guardian states Samsung used the image on a significant portion of its TVs sold in the US last year, while ABC does not specify the exact proportion or timeframe beyond a significant portion. ABC mentions the lawsuit was filed on Friday, May 10, 2026, but The Guardian does not explicitly state the exact filing date, only that it was filed on Friday. This story was covered by ABC News and The Guardian.
Story 2 of 5. Body believed to be alleged triple murderer. Julian Ingram found in New South Wales Central West. Body believed to be alleged triple murderer Julian Ingram found in New South Wales Central West. Here's what every outlet agrees on. A body found near an abandoned ute 50 kilometres northwest of Lake Cargaligo is believed to be Julian Ingram, 37, in a decomposed state. Ingram allegedly shot Sophie Quinn, 25, pregnant, John Harris, 32, and Nerida Quinn, 50, in Lake Cargalago on January 22, 2026. Ingram was on the run since January 22, 2026 after the shootings. Police confirmed the abandoned ute was the same vehicle Ingram was seen driving from the crime scene. A firearm was found next to the body near the abandoned ute, but not all outlets told the same story. The ABC states the body was found about 50 kilometres northwest of Lake Cargalago, while The Guardian says 50 kilometres northwest of Lake Cargalago. Know about. The Guardian mentions Lake Cargalago, about 450 kilometres west of Sydney, but the ABC does not specify the distance from Sydney. This story was covered by ABC News and The Guardian.
Story 3 of 5. Boy trapped under train at Melbourne Station, rushed to hospital. Boy trapped under train at Melbourne Station, rushed to hospital. Here's what every outlet agrees on. A boy was trapped under a train at North Melbourne Station around 3:50, 4 o'clock p.m. on Monday, May 11, 2026. The boy was transported to the Royal Children's Hospital with serious lower body injuries under emergency conditions, lights and sirens. Firefighters used hydraulic jacks to lift the train off the tracks to free the boy, with the rescue taking up to an hour. Up to 8 paramedics, including advanced life support and mobile intensive care teams, assisted the boy at the scene. Train lines were closed, and services on the Williamstown and Werribee lines were cancelled during the rescue. But not all outlets told the same story. Article 1 states the incident occurred at 3:50 p.m, while Articles 2 and 3 state it was around 4 o'clock p.m. Article 1 does not mention the boy's school, St. Aloysius College, or his age, 11 or 12, which are detailed in Articles 2 and 3. This story was covered by ABC News and news.com.au.
Story 4 of 5. Man charged for threatening mosque attendees with AK-47 in Brisbane. Man charged for threatening mosque attendees with AK-47 in Brisbane. Here's what every outlet agrees on. A 33-year-old man was charged with disturbing a place of worship and creating a public nuisance after allegedly threatening worshippers at Masjid Taqwa Mosque in Bald Hills, Brisbane, on May 11, 2026. The man allegedly entered the mosque around 10:46 a.m., 11 o'clock a.m. on Sunday, May 11, 2026, and claimed to have an AK-47 in his car outside. The man fled the scene before police arrived, and no one was physically injured. The suspect is scheduled to appear in Brisbane Magistrates Court on May 22, 2026. The mosque was previously targeted with anti-Muslim graffiti, including a swastika and the words "Fuck Allah" and "No Muslims, ills peace," in December 2025. But not all outlets told the same story. The Guardian and ABC report the incident occurred at approximately 10:46 a.m., while Newscom.au states it happened at about 11 a.m. This story was covered by ABC News, The Guardian and news.com.au.
Story 5 of 5. Pregnant paramedic assaulted by patient in Melbourne. Rising violence against first responders. Pregnant paramedic assaulted by patient in Melbourne. Rising violence against first responders. Here's what every outlet agrees on. A pregnant paramedic, 12 weeks pregnant, was punched in the head and stomach by a patient she had just saved from a drug overdose while offloading the patient at a hospital in Melbourne's north, Heidelberg, Studley Ard area on May 3, 2026. The paramedic, a 32-year-old Craigieburn woman, sustained minor injuries and was treated at the hospital. The assailant, a 40-year-old woman, also sustained minor injuries and was treated at the hospital. The paramedic has decided to come off-road, stop attending patients, due to the assault and concerns for her unborn child's safety. Ambulance Victoria reported over 1,000 hazardous incidents involving paramedics in the last financial year, 2025 to 2026. Ambulance Victoria Chief Executive Jordan Emery condemned the assault as part of an appalling trend of violence against first responders, and stated paramedics will withdraw from care if they face violence or danger. But not all outlets told the same story. ABC states the assault occurred in Melbourne's north, while Newscom.au specifies the location of Heidelberg and Studley Ard, which is in Melbourne's north but more precise. This story was covered by ABC News and news.com.au.